On today's episode of Anime Afterthought, Black Clover, episode 155, The Five Spirit Guardians. Seriously charming. All for the sake of nom-noms, you decide to invade another kingdom. Talk about playing to one's strengths. You guys did warn me too that last week's list was not the final participants in the Heart Kingdom training. Plus, seeing how our ears perked up at a mana-infused drink, I guess it was inevitable. Honestly, today's episode was kind of sad, and I'll tell you why. Yes, we did get to see the Spirit Guardians, which I have been waiting for a while. Nowhere near as an eclectic group than I imagine them to be. I mean, the Black Bulls are way more interesting, but I am excited to see their power compared to where our Clover mages are at, and seeing the potential for all these people to grow is quite exciting. But the thing that stuck with me most was Magna. Now, I don't know if it was just how I interpreted it, but what Lux said, I found very fucking harsh. I mean, you can already tell that this dude has an inferiority complex, especially compared to Luck. I mean, Luck is his rival, without a doubt, but his mana awareness and control are just fucking ridiculous. So something like utilizing natural mana to write these mana words, of course, is gonna come so fucking naturally to him. Even to the shock and dismay at Gaja, like, hey, that one over there is pretty fucking good. So when Magna is unable to form just a couple letters, of course, this is gonna feel heavy on him, man. And then turning around to see Luck ecstatically pleased over his success, it's disheartening. I honestly agree with him walking away. I don't think it was him giving up. It kind of looked to me like he was taking a breather. The dude's sweating like a motherfucker at this point. But as Asta goes, obviously to give his words of encouragement, never give up, Lux stops him dead in his tracks, proceeds to say, leave him alone. If he can't get any stronger, that's all he's worth. If these were supposed to be words of encouragement, they definitely missed the mark. Understandable given Lux's past, but still, dick move, man, dick move. So anyways, now that that's off my mind, let's talk about the Guardians themselves. Like I said, they're a little underwhelming. Personally, the ones that are standing out the most is gonna be Sarado, the Spirit Guardian of Earth, mostly because I love how frustrated Mimosa and Charlotte got at her unorthodox teaching methods, like the terms like whoosh, bang, boom. Honestly, that's some Asta level shit right there. And I gotta say, the other most interesting character is definitely gonna be the Spirit Guardian of Wind, Smurik. Now, the reason that he piqued my interest the most was his overall aloofness. It really does embody that Spirit of Wind type shit, but I also love the fact that he was kind of displeased that he wasn't teaching, the one chosen by Sylph, like, oh man, damn, I got Finril, I wanted to, like, honestly, that's kind of a dig to me too, like, oh yeah, well, I really wanted, but like I said, our Clover group is way more eccentric, and I don't know if the Heart Kingdom can handle them. I mean, like I said, we got Charmy there, who has literally depleted the entire rations over at the fucking castle, and is now wandering the forest looking for shit to eat. So when she happens upon Rill, who is overly ecstatic and ignoring a majority of what his own Spirit Guardian, Hotrif of Plants, is actually saying to him, the two decide to team up and go adventuring in the forest. One looking for inspiration, the other looking for food. And I gotta say, that is so fucking hilarious that unbeknownst to Rill, he is literally walking side by side with the woman he is head over heels for, but he just doesn't fucking know. But I have to say, once again, one of the characters taking this absolutely serious is Leopold, understanding where he stands in regards to his own power, is looking at this whole opportunity to improve, especially given that he is paired nicely with the Spirit Guardian of Fire, Floga, which, by the way, Magna was supposed to go to originally, but decided to stay with Gaja because of Luck. But after seeing this dude's immense power, not only does Leopold acknowledge that he can learn something from him, I think Magna could as well. I mean, they're fire elemental, so it's like, dude, your affinity matches perfectly. Now disheartened by Luck's progression, you're just walking away? Come on, man, that's past your fucking limits. But the most shocking revelation came in the announcement for Nero and Noelle's training partner. Yes, it'll be the Queen and Undine herself. But before they get underway, it seems that Lori Pichka has a request. Yes, besides stopping the inevitable Spade invasion, which seems to have already progressed into the Diamond Kingdom, it seems these four have another mission. Defeat the devil known as Magicula. Now we know two things for sure. This is the devil that has cursed Lori Pichka. That is why she is on a running clock. And number two, this is the devil that cursed and ultimately ended the the life of Noelle's mother. So of course it makes sense that these two are determined to defeat the devil. But that's easier said than done, as Laura Pitchka and Undine remark that even with their immense amount of power, they were unfortunately no match during their last encounter, especially given Magicola's current vessel finally giving us a name, Vonica. Unfortunately, in way of images, we're only given this darkened silhouette, but let's just say these two look menacing. So with everyone's training underway, you can begin to see the progress already. It looks like Leopold is able to use runes, which it looks like it's having quite an effect on his magic. It seems that Charlotte Mimosa are having one hell of a time sparring with Sarado. Finral, through his training with Smirik, is acknowledging his weakness and overall dependence on his friends. Yes, he has acted mostly as support, but hell, when every time he gets attacked, is he just gonna rely on someone else to save him? And last but not least, you thought I forgot, didn't you? Yes, Asta is finally sparring with Gaja. Seeing how he has no mana himself, I have questioned whether or not he can utilize natural mana, but seeing how his affinity is anti-magic, it would probably most likely just cancel out automatically. But that does leave an interesting conundrum that Gaja brings up. How do you train a monoless magic? Like, what exactly can one improve upon? I mean, he even admits, like, Asta, you rely too much on your physical strength. But I hate to break it to him that this is Asta's fighting style, so unless they think of a different way, I honestly don't know how would one like Asta surpass his limits. Like I said, I'm kind of scared at utilizing more anti-magic than he already is, lest we forget that there's literally a devil inside his grimoire. So, But even though this is completely one-sided in Gaja's favor, Asta is refusing to give up, and that's why we love him. With Finral relaying all this information to Yami, it looks like it's finally ignited his passion. It's time for him to surpass his limits, as we see him standing atop the Yultim volcano. And even in the preview, we see him utilizing Mana Skin, possibly training, begging the question, is it by himself or is there someone there? We all know that this lava-infused territory is home to a certain lioness, so I mean not literally her home, but this is her old stomping ground. So is he training with Mario Leona? I don't fucking know. I hope so. That'd be pretty badass. The preview also acknowledging another group, this one seemingly on the move through a blizzard-ridden area. Is this once again the magical region that divides the spade and the clover, or the spade and the heart? I'm not 100% sure, but they definitely look worse for wear. So how do they get involved with the story? I have no clue, but I can't wait to find out. Like I said, today's episode was pretty interesting. We finally got the Spirit Guardians. Like I said, they're not as eccentric as I thought they would be. I mean, these are the top dogs of the Heart Kingdom. So I was expecting some Black Bull level, uniqueness going in there. Nah. Our homies got them beat. Like, seriously, there's no match for the group that Yami put together. Training wise though, it looks like it's already starting to pay off, but results aside, you can tell everyone is giving it 100%. So anyways, with all that being said and more Black Clover next week, I honestly cannot wait for future episodes.